Following a big upset loss that may have derailed their national championship repeat opportunities, the Texas Longhorns return home today to face the upset-minded Iowa State Cyclones, who have already proven that they can do it by taking down Oklahoma State on the road earlier this season. We've got Tyrone Swoops out with an injury. Gerard Hurd steps in as the starting quarterback in his place. We've also got tight end, and not just any tight end, but one of the best in the nation, Devonair Clarington, the sophomore, sitting out with a 2-quarter suspension for speaking out in public this week about his displeasure with the way that the offense was handled in the absence of Tyrone Swoops in Texas's loss last season. And so it's going to be exciting to see how the Longhorns respond. We know the defense is full of senior leadership. We know they're full of talented guys. But on the offensive side, will the offensive line, will they block for Gerard Hurd? Will Gerard Hurd be able to make passes that he needs to? Can he win the game with his feet, or is it going to depend on the defense? And early on, a 3-and-out for Texas is quickly followed up by an interception by Trent Cole, who gets the ball back into the Longhorns' hands. But Gerard Hurd, unfortunately, he did throw an interception, I guess, so be thankful for that. But he's not able to move the ball down the field. And so Texas has to give the ball right back, but once again, the defense steps up strong, leads to a 4th and 2, and a big stop as Roach keeps it on the read option. A questionable call there. Texas was definitely ready for it, sending a couple linebackers. An easy stop for the Longhorns, who now take over at midfield. Gerard Hurd takes the read option. He steps up. He's got blockers. He's got a lane, and he's got an incredible amount of speed. Give the man a touchdown and get the team on his back. That's your new leader, folks, at least for the next couple weeks. Whether he does it with his arms or with his legs, when he puts the ball in the end zone, he's doing his job. A big run by number 13. We know he's talented, folks, with his legs, but he's going to have to make throws eventually. And Iowa State, though, trying to put the pressure back on Texas, getting close to midfield, coming up with a big first down pickup on 3rd down. A few plays later on 3rd and 4, going for the screen play. Malik Jefferson was waiting for it, though. He steps up, does the stud sophomore linebacker. Special teams was a bit of a disaster last week as we kicked one into the end zone that could have been down at the 1. This one is going to be a fumble. Oh my goodness, the Longhorns are having reoccurring nightmares. It's Kansas State all over again. The special teams costing field position, costing the football in this event. The Cyclones take over inside their 10. Now 3rd and 7. But now it's a big sack. Caleb Blewett racks another one up on his total. He's got to be close to double digits on the season. What a stop by the Longhorns, forcing Iowa State into a field goal. That one sneaks inside the post. It's 7-3 Texas. The number 8 Longhorns. Look at Gerard Hurd going deep with his arms, showing he's got some touch. That's the type of accuracy we've been looking for. But a little bit later, as he tries to find Lorenzo Joe down the middle of the field, that is the type of throw that the Texas fans have been growing frustrated with. They don't understand why he can't hit the guy between the numbers, and tends to always throw it right to the free safety. That's a throw that Tyrone Swoops has hit Devonair Clarington on several times in the past couple of seasons. But anyway, we've got to move ahead in the action here. The Texas defense stands firm against Iowa State after they got the ball back, forced a punt again. And Texas back with the ball now on 2nd and 3, a little read option, and Chris Gunn keeps it. He's fast. He's around the corner. Oh, look at the little man throwing the stiff arm. It's taken 2 guys to bring him down. Almost 100 yards rushing for the Longhorns in the first half already with 3 minutes still to go. The speedy number 9. A nice change of pace. Chris Warren, the big bruiser, the power back, and Chris Gunn definitely the alternative with the speed. Gerard Hurd fakes the handoff to the big man Chris Warren and gets down inside the 5, brings up 1st and goal. They give. There's no read. That's just a pure give to the big man Chris Warren. A little slap on the backside from Coach Strong. He says, nice run, young fella. And a touchdown for the Longhorns. Iowa State back with the ball, trying to respond with a minute left. A questionable awareness there on the sideline. Iowa State had an opportunity to get down the field and score. It fizzled out, though. 14-3 was your score at halftime. Iowa State gets the ball first in the second half, taking a couple of shots deep, and there's the defending Thorpe Award winner, Dylan Haynes, with the interception, the senior. Texas fans, I hope you're appreciating this because you only get to see him at home one more time against Baylor in a couple of weeks. Number 14 has made a lot of incredible plays, and he's showing it off one more time here today against Iowa State. That's a big interception. Keeps the offense back on the field for Texas as Chris Warren takes the screen pass. And you know what? I suppose it's about that time, says Charlie Strong. Let's get Devonair Clarington, the tight end, back in the game. It doesn't mean we're going to throw to him, but at least he's back in the game. Hopefully he learned his lesson. A few plays later, Lorenzo Joe takes the pass from Gerard Hurd. Hurd drops back. This time, Armani Foreman with the catch. A 12-yard gain brings up 4th and inches. The Longhorns trying to send a message. They're going to go for it. They give to Gunn up the middle. He spins down to the 5-yard line. It's 1st and goal. And now the give to Chris Warren, untouched. How hard is it not to touch that big man? You think somebody would get a fingertip on him, but he gets in for the easy touchdown. Iowa State back with it. The receiver runs a drag route, can't hang on to the ball. Look at the awareness by Boyd there, reaching down for the interception. And then it comes back to Lorenzo Joe, who puts the stop juke on his guy. Brings up 2nd and goal a couple plays later, and Chris Warren gladly pounds it in. It's 4th quarter action here with 7 minutes to go and a 25-point lead for Texas. This is the kind of breathing room we like to see, and we love seeing those sacks. Boyette Jr. and Caleb Blewett doing their thing, putting pressure on the opposing quarterback. And then later we've got Martinez Syria getting tracked down. No gain on that play. The ball comes back to Texas, and they give it to Chris Warren trying to run down the clock. We're sitting at about 4 minutes to go. Texas is trying to work out some frustrations. Iowa State's going to feel the wrath of last week's loss as Texas tries to close this one out with a triple option pitch to Gunn, who breaks a couple tackles. He takes a hard hit. Luckily, he's okay. 24 more yards for the young man. 3 rushes and 70 yards on the day. What an electrifying runner. And also Gerard Hurd punching it in one more time on the read option himself, stretching it to 35-3. We're now sitting at about 2 minutes and 20 seconds left. The Texas defense refusing to give up that touchdown. The only points they gave up were the field goal after the fumble on the punt return, and a fantastic performance. Chris Gunn trying to get a couple carries in with the backups in. We've got all backups, offense and defense. 3 seconds left to go. A quick draw play to Gunn. Let's see what the freshman can do. The electrifying scooter flies around the corner with a big dive and a somersault, and it's a touchdown. That one was for Kansas State, Iowa State. You can tell the Wildcats next time you see them, and you can give them that one yourself. Chris Warren given the Player of the Game awards for his 3 touchdowns, all punched in from inside the 5-yard line. Texas didn't dominate statistically, but they did dominate the time of possession and the field positioning game, really putting this one out of reach in the 4th quarter. Totally a defensive victory for the Longhorns. And Gerard Hurd really came of age in this one. Did a fantastic job. Didn't take too many risks. Made a couple of tough throws himself, as Tyrone Swoops is going to be out still for a couple of weeks. Luckily, everyone else is staying healthy. A great job by Chris Warren, as we said, and Chris Gunn with a couple of nice runs himself. So, big win for Texas. Moving on ahead, we've got a tough one against OK State coming up next. We'll see you then. If you enjoyed today's video, make sure to leave a like, comment, or share the video below. Subscribe if you haven't. And next time you're shopping online at Amazon or eBay, use the links I provided in the description to help support my channel. Thanks, and we'll see you next time.